Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Word for Kids. I'm Jaymie, and I'm guiding you through the book of Exodus in a series of 20 episodes. Last time we learned about the Israelites becoming impatient while Moses was at the top of the mountain. They began to lose faith in Moses and in the true God who brought them out of Egypt, across the sea, and through the desert. They had Aaron build them a gold idol of a calf to worship instead. God was angry, Moses was angry, and Aaron made excuses. As a result of their sins, about 3,000 Israelites were killed, and Moses was getting ready to try to make atonement with the Lord for the sins of the people. And that's where we left off last time. Are you ready to find out what happens next? Let's go. Remember when Moses saw the people had built a golden calf and were running around partying? What did he do? He threw the tablets God had written on, and they broke into pieces. So after dealing with the Israelites, God spoke to Moses again and told him to chisel out 2 stone tablets like the first ones. God would write the same words on these new tablets he had written on the old ones. Moses was to get ready in the morning, go up Mount Sinai, and present himself to the Lord. No one could go up with him, or even be seen anywhere on the mountain. So Moses chiseled out 2 stone tablets like the first ones and went up Mount Sinai early in the morning, carrying the tablets in his hands, just as the Lord had commanded him. The Lord came down in a cloud and stood there with Moses. He proclaimed his name, the Lord. Then he passed in front of Moses, proclaiming, the Lord, the compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness, maintaining love to thousands, and forgiving wickedness, rebellion, and sin. Yet he does not leave the guilty unpunished. Moses bowed to the ground at once and worshipped him. Lord, he said, if I have found favor in your eyes, then let the Lord go with us. Although this is a stiff-necked people, forgive our wickedness and our sin, and take us as your inheritance. Then the Lord said, I am making a covenant with you. Before all your people, I will do wonders never before done in any nation in all the world. The people you live among will see how awesome is the work that I, the Lord, will do for you. Obey what I command you today. God told Moses he would drive out many cities for the Israelites. Then he said, be careful not to make a treaty with those who live in the land where you are going, or they will be a snare among you. Break down their altars and smash their sacred stones, he said. Do not worship any other god, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God. God reminded Moses over and over that the people were not to worship any other gods, make any other idols, or get caught up in the idolatry of the people they would be living among. He reminded them to focus on their festivals to the true God. Then he said, 6 days you shall labor, but on the 7th day you shall rest. Even during the plowing season and harvest, you must rest. Then the Lord had Moses write down his instructions for the covenant he made with Moses and the Israelites. Moses was there with the Lord for 40 days and 40 nights without eating bread or drinking water. And he wrote on the tablets the words of the covenant, the 10 Commandments. When Moses came down from Mount Sinai with the 2 tablets of the covenant law in his hands, he was not aware that his face was radiant because he had spoken with the Lord. When Aaron and all the Israelites saw Moses, his face was radiant, which means his face was glowing or shining brightly. Because his face was radiant, the people were afraid to come near him. But Moses called to them, so Aaron and the leaders of the community came near to him. Then all the Israelites came near as well, and he gave them the commandments the Lord had given him on the mountain. And that's where our story ends for today. That means it's time for the Word of the Day.
Today's word of the day is gracious. Gracious is something that we call someone who is kind and generous to those who don't deserve it. Gracious.
When God was walking in front of Moses, he was describing himself. And one thing he said was that he is gracious. This means he shows grace. To show someone grace means to be kind and forgiving to someone who doesn't deserve it. And we receive grace from God today through the forgiveness of our sins. We get something we don't deserve, a relationship with God and the promise of heaven. And that leads us to today's verse to remember. Today's verse is Exodus 34:6. And he passed in front of Moses, proclaiming, "The Lord, the compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness." One more time. And he passed in front of Moses, proclaiming, "The Lord, the compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness." Exodus 34:6. That's all the time we have for this episode. I can't wait to see you again soon for another episode of The Word for Kids.